For today's cup of coffee, look into the future, or what some people want to be our future. And this is from Daily Mail by Rob Waugh. I think that's right. I don't know. September the 18th of 2023. It says by 2050, students will download knowledge directly into their brains from AI tutors with no human teacher present and receive lessons tailored to their DNA, a futurist has predicted. Previous cap, we had the Matrix pods, so now we've got the, where they just hook you in, I guess, Ethernet. Is that what it is? Virtual reality will be the main mode of learning for many subjects, and the most important subject students will learn will be how to work as a cobot alongside artificial intelligence, said Tracy Follows, a futurist who has worked with clients including Google, Virgin, and Telefonica. I think that last name is very interesting. Follows, who is listed as one of the top female futurists worldwide in Forbes, said that even classrooms might be a thing of the past as students self-teach with the help of AI tutors. And again, this is another one of those parents are not involved at all. And if a kid is learning virtually, okay, how's a parent going to be able to monitor what they're learning? Okay. Follows produced a white paper on the subject in collaboration with online tutoring service GoStudent and said that while her predictions may seem out there, they are not science fiction. She told DailyMail.com that AI teachers will allow students a new perspective that we can merge with our own human perspectives. She predicts that new subjects such as interstellar studies and biotech will become popular as humanity moves towards becoming an interplanetary species, and that the number one skill taught to students in the future will be how to work alongside AI as a sort of cobot. So apparently this is one of these individuals that thinks that being human is somehow inferior. She said, quote, I think the biggest skill will be working alongside AI, how to interact with AI, and how to get out of the AI what you want, and how to take on board what recommendations AI might be making to you. Collaborative working with machines is going to be the number one skill. It's very underestimated right now because people think they know how to do it, but actually they don't, end quote. Do I detect a note of hubris there? By 2050, students could learn simply by being plugged into a computing device, said Follows. She said, quote, the work that's going on with the brain-computer interface at the moment is much more advanced than the public realizes. In China, you've already got neurotechnology that reads brainwave data embedded into the caps of, miners, construction workers, train drivers, etc. So the pod people. It seems to be the way that she's saying that. And she says, I've spoken to the founders of lots of companies who are creating this technology, and they believe that it will be embedded into everything from our headphones to our cycling helmets to some of the systems we might be using. Why wouldn't it be used in classrooms or outside of the classroom, end quote. So my question is, does that mean that they're monitoring these workers? I mean, there's a lot of us that have wondered if some of the technology and stuff that we've got right now is somehow mind reading. So that very well could be. I mean, I think we're in the middle of a shit storm that we have no idea the magnitude. Anyhow, by 2050, parents might be able to have their children's DNA tested to find out if they are better at some subjects and receive a personalized lesson plan based on that. Now get this line. Follows believes governments might step in to force children to do the subjects they are born to be good at. That's chilling. By 2050, our understanding of genetics will be such that pupils may be able to have lessons personalized to their DNA. That's also chilling. She stated, quote, if you find out that your child has got a genetic predisposition to something, then potentially you might say, well, actually, then we want to start to build an education plan around that. Or the state might step in and say we want the most productive, most economically strong workforce. And if they understand what skills the child has a propensity for, to at least try and work one of those into your personalized curriculum, end quote. Many lessons will be delivered in virtual reality, from lessons about the dinosaurs to going inside human bodies for anatomy lessons, says follows. For some subjects, VR will be the primary mode of learning, she believes. Follows pointed out that VR is already used to train nurses and paramedics, and by 2050, children will expect to be taught in virtual worlds. She said, quote, we have a generation of children growing up who are already learning lots of things in different environments through virtual gaming and virtual worlds. When they suddenly go to school, or they want to learn new subjects or new skills, they'll be taking that with them. So there will be an expectation on a generation that they will learn in simulated virtual worlds, end quote. In her dystopian dreams, Follows believes the school of the future may not have physical classrooms, with pupils opting to self-teach with the help of personalized AI tutors. She said, quote, you see it through, people listening to podcasts. You see it through people watching how-to videos on YouTube. In 10 or 20 years, we'll be using personalized AI to learn the person or the subjects that we are most interested in, or that can most advance us in our chosen area of interest, or to work or whatever. So why would one need to be in a physical classroom? These digital technologies decentralize everything, so actually education in the future will be seen as much more of an activity that is networked than a physical place, end quote. And it's like, some of these people I wonder if she has children. I should have looked into her background to find out whether she does or whether she doesn't. Maybe she's one of these that she's going to hatch one in a bag. But that's not how children work. It truly is not. Because school is supposed to be a place where a child develops many skills, including social skills. This is something that is severely lacking in these kids today, and that it's been proven to be harmful. You've got these children that they feel isolated. They need a network of other kids and stuff around them that are positive peer influences. They need positive adult influences. And like I said, what she's suggesting is just plug them back into the damn matrix. And as far as their technologies, their view of the world, that's a level of dystopian hell, in my opinion. I still have that. And I'm sure that the ones that read my brainwaves understand that. So, if you've had experiences with paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you're as horrified as I am by discussions like this, that you've got these tech giants that are trying to... Now, these are the ones that are movers and shakers of this New World Order bullshit. So people need to be paying attention. And are people paying attention? Or are they just blindly bleeding their way through? Bleat as in sheep, not bleed. Bleat. Send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and the email is there in the description box. Link to the article will be there. Very much looking forward to your comments on this. Had some absolute folks on other platforms other than YouTube. We've got the little out of shorts things that I can post now, and had some hilarious responses to the lamb in the artificial womb today. Lots of humor. So from other BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble, y'all can go over to YouTube, if nothing else, just for shits and giggles, to see what people have posted on those comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe, prayers, Prayers are always appreciated and very much needed right now. Know that you're loved. And no matter what roles, God is still God all by himself. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup. Bye.